Hey guys, what is going on? We're back at Auto Mafia Racing, as always. I mean, I do work here, so I'm here quite a bit. But behind me, we have this white Ecoboost. I don't know if any of you remember it. I don't know why he's wearing a mask. I don't know if any of you remember this car. Those of you that were in the Ecoboost game back in 2015-ish probably recognize this car right here. Oxford white with the chrome drag pack on it. If you don't know who I'm talking about, this is Jason Justy's car. He was pretty big in the Ecoboost game back around 2015, early 2016, when I was getting into Ecoboost. And he would drag race, he'd go to NMRA, run the Ecoboost class and all that. But the car's been down for a few years. It's been down for a few years. And he ran into some issues tuning it before and all that. So the car just has not been tuned, it hasn't been fixed, it hasn't been dialed in, it's just been sitting. And this is a pretty sick car. Like, let me get up here. As you can see, it's pretty serious. So it's a 6466 Precision Gen 2. It's got port injection with the MA Performance billet manifold. It's a built 2.0 block. It's got Manley I-beams, J pistons, ported head. What else? I'm trying to think. It's got stage 3 Esslinger cams, I believe he said.
Vargas low pressure.
Oh yeah, Vargas low pressure fuel pump. So it's got a Vargas in-tank fuel pump. And I think that's it for the main mods. Yeah, it's got stock direct injection, but he's got 1050X injectors in the port injection system, so he's got plenty of fuel there. This car was running fully 85, but if you look on the inside here, pretty much stock besides the roll cage, which was a pain to get in and out of. But I am going to throw in some dyno clips here. We made 36 pulls on this car between the past 2 days. Ryan at PD Tuning tuned it. He live tuned it on our dyno. We do this with a lot of cars. This one just happened to be really serious. But we live tuned it on the dyno. I did 36 pulls in it. I was the one driving it on the dyno. It was a lot of fun. Also kind of scary because I've never dynoed an Ecoboost this fast. But I'll go ahead and throw in all the clips here. Like I said, I was driving, so you're going to see Caleb a lot. And you'll see me talking a little bit in it. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and it was pretty crazy the power this thing made. But like I said, Jason's super happy. Ryan did a great job on this, and we had a lot of fun dynoing it and doing some installs and some work on it. So I'll go ahead and throw these clips in now.
That's a start. What'd you say we were limited to?
What?
Like boost wise, like 24 pounds of boost?
24, and we saw 23.6.
23.6 pounds of boost. 435 horsepower. All right, guys, we got a new tune from Ryan, so we're gonna run it. See what she does. 44. Woo!
29 pounds.
Huh?
29 pounds.
29 pounds of boost.
Went a little bit lean up top, so I had to let out. But
Yeah. Just gotta add the fuel. You'll probably have to do a an update to the whatever fueling, that other thing. I can't think right now. Split set. The port injection. Gotta add fuel to the port injection tune. Because of course, this car basically has two tunes now. You got a tune on the port injection system and then a tune on the car itself. So Ryan will get those updated. We'll send her again. Might see 600 horsepower on the next pull. Woo! All right, guys, so we did another run. How'd that one go, Zach?
it went lean up top, but you know, we're still doing some logs, so that's to be expected. I let out at like 5,500 and it made 605 wheel and 598 at 5,500 RPM. So that's not bad. We still have a lot of work.
Not even 55 and 5,200 RPM. 5,400 RPM. 605, 598. Dang, Ryan's got that eco sauce going strong.
Yeah.
We got a 9-second Ecoboost right here.
Yeah, it definitely will be once we get the tuning dialed in.
Are you ready to have yours on the dyno and making this?
I'm a little upset mine wasn't the first, you know.
On our dyno to make 600?
Yeah. But I have a feeling this one might be the first to make 700 as an Ecoboost.
Sevens. She's going for 700.
34 pounds.
34 pounds?
That's it.
Tell Ryan to turn this thing up.
2 more pounds, it'll be over 700.
Probably. 682. Woo! If we just keep carrying that out, that makes it. We'll hit 700. All right, guys, we're taking this one all the way to 7,000 RPM. So I'm gonna back up a little bit. I'm just saying.
Take it to 7. It looks like. Oh, I let off a little bit early.
Let off a little early. Let off early.
Crap.
It's Zach's fault. He left off early. Let off early. 695 horsepowers. Not bad. Not bad. Alrighty, guys. So we are getting ready to go again. Basically, the wastegate springs were not enough. What do we upgrade it to?
I think we went from 14 to 19 or lower than 14. I'm not even sure.
We went from something to 19 is what we did. That is in your wastegate spring per Ryan. So that is in now. It's kind of a pain in the butt to do on this car just because of the location. Wastegate's got to come off. Not very fun. But that is now done. So we are ready to load a new tune. Got a couple map slots to try. Ryan basically said just stay in it once it hits 42 PSI. So 42 PSI sounds like a party to me. How about you, Zach?
Yeah, it should be fun.
This thing's already kind of scary as it takes off on here. It's just kind of crazy, sounds like a jet, so I'm excited to see this. Let's get 700 plus. You guys see it? 741, 639. Look how smooth it is. 40 pounds? 40 pounds of boost. Freaking awesome.
So on the last pull, we actually did 2 pulls. The first one was a lower boost. I think it was like 36, 37 pounds. The second pull was roughly 40 pounds, and it went lean, which he told me it might. So that's why I let out, I think the log said I let out at 6,400. So he sent me an updated split second controller map, which is the controller that fires the port injectors. And I would assume he added more fuel to it. So that should help us not lean out up top and hopefully make like 760, which would be cool. But we'll see. We're going to send him a log on slot 2 again, the one we just did when we made 741. So let's see what it does.
How are you feeling pre-run?
Slightly frightened because Ryan told me to go from map slot 2 to map slot 3 and let it run to 7,200 RPM. And it just made 746 on map slot 2. And I'm just gonna assume map slot 3 is pushing us up to 42 pounds of boost.
Spicy.
So I'm hoping over 760. That'd be cool, but this is gonna be quite scary. Finally.
That's what we're talking about. 754 horsepower, 662 foot-pounds of torque. Woo! That's a powerful 4-cylinder. Huh?
That's spicy.
Yeah, that's spicy. That's a word for it. Spicy.
All right, guys, so as you saw, it took a few runs. We started off on low boost and slowly worked it up. We had to change the wastegate spring at one point because I believe he had like a 14-pound wastegate spring in there or something like that. I'm not even sure. And we put a blue and a yellow spring and upped it to 19 pounds because we couldn't go over 33 PSI. But once we got that figured out and had Ryan dialed in more, and we did do a lot of dialing in. You have to do that on a car with this kind of power. We ended up making 754 horsepower, which is awesome out of an Ecoboost, and I think he's going to be stoked with this because he's shooting for 9s, and that should be plenty of horsepower to do it. Now they just got to figure out the trans tuning and then, you know, basically dial it in at the track. But this thing is definitely going to run 9s once they get it all completely dialed in. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you next time.